Welcome to the end of Friday, week 10 of my training for the Great World Race. Here is the check-in information. Another just solid week, checking the boxes. That's it. First week back, kind of after the holidays, and I actually reached my lowest average weight loss since I started this. So I started this at 148 pounds and I'm my average weight this week was 143.4. So like a solid almost 5 pounds in like 6 weeks ish. It's a very solid, sustainable rate of loss, and my hunger is totally manageable, which makes me very happy. So all the data here, completed everything, getting back on my walks this week. And it was a very heavy mental load week. I actually didn't know that I had done this well because it was such a heavy, 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 heavy week. I'm launching. It just so happens that all the products I've been launching, they were delayed and now they're all ready. So we're launching my nutrition app, my AI nutrition app, Macropath, if you want to check it out, and launching a retreat for my fitness app ladies, and another AI app for people for families, moms with allergies, or moms that have kids with allergies to help them travel. Just so many things. So I was like, wow, I felt so heavy this week, but apparently I did okay because I just checked the boxes. That's where meal prep just saves me because I've got my training plan. I just got to lace up and go. But the meal prep, like grab the food out of the fridge, eat it, grab the food out of the fridge, eat it, not thinking about it, lifesaver. So that's really, I think, this week what saved me. So that was great. So again, just a continuation of phase one base building. I think phase one ends at the end of January. So phase one, just as a recap, really is getting in as good of half marathon shape as I possibly can be. And then the next phase is getting in as good of full marathon shape as I can be. Then the next phase will be like doing some of those back to backs of the marathon distances, marathon training distances, not full marathons. So yeah, so it's just like brick by brick by brick by brick by brick. But yeah, so everything is here, but my body's handling the load really well. I'm sleeping really well. Last night I like slept through the whole night. Amazing. I'm so happy with like this load on my body that I'm still sleeping really, really well. So here's what I had planned and then what I executed, which was pretty much exactly on point. My planned macros, and then what I actually ended up doing. And then last night, Wednesday, I went off. You can see the difference here. I track everything. And yeah, I got to the end of like an incredibly, incredibly, incredibly busy long day. And I was like, "Ooh, those chips in the fridge in the, in the pantry look good. Let me chew on some of those." So I went a little bit over, but I tracked it because I was like, just put some in a bowl. Caroline, do not take the bag. Put some in a bowl. Just do it. And anyway, so I'm not mad at it, and it obviously didn't impact my overall progress. Not that I want to do that, but it was a day of mental tension, and the extra little satiety of the crunchiness and the saltiness of the chips released my mental tension. There, I said it out loud. That's what we do when we go into the cupboard. We're looking for a release of mental tension. Facts. Sorry, when we do that when we're not hungry. So anyways, here is the full coaching breakdown. Again, you can look at this all. It's all here for you to read. This is what my coach GPT says. The condensed version is up here, but some people really like to read the nitty-gritty. So it's all here. I will have all this loaded. So next week, what's coming up next week? We're going into week 11. Woo woo. My planned training, again, continuation of this base one accumulation this week. The goal of next week is again just more accumulated miles, not novelty doing anything particularly exciting. And so here we are. Looks very much like this week, except my long run will be 13 miles. I think it's supposed to be like -5 to -8 on Saturday, which for me, I'm like, break out the bikini. It's because remember, I don't know if you follow my Instagram, but a couple weeks ago I did a run in like -35 or something like that. So -5 when you come from -35 feels like like you're on like you're might as well be in a tropical destination. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but it is like, wow, it's so warm. So that will be nice, and I'm hoping for not snow. Last week when I did 12 miles, there was just a bunch of fresh snow, and a lot of it felt like I was running on the beach in sand. Whew, my legs were not wrecked in a bad way after that, just like tired. Anyway, but I did it. I felt strong, and I was like, you're not complaining. So, anyways, if I can do these 13 miles in 30 degrees warmer with not fresh snow, feeling like I'm running on in sand, I'll be very happy. I'll be like, just chop that off. And then same nutrition targets, nothing changing. And yeah, everything else will come on the 16th. So that really is it. Checking the boxes, doing the things, one step after another, literally. All right, friends. Any questions, just let me know. Always happy to help. And have an amazing day.